Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. I wanted to extend an invitation out there to anyone that might be traveling to the National Western Stock Show in Denver, just up the road. Please feel free to drop in and just kind of take a look at the trucks and tell me what you think. But as we go forward, today we're going to take a look at one of the used inventory items that we have on the lot. This is a 2022 Freightliner M2 112. The conversion is Summit Hauler. This truck was originally sold right here. And I've had a couple of questions, well, why did they trade it off so early? What's wrong with it? There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. The previous owner had it, and a piece of property that he had been waiting for became available, so he needed a little bit more equity, so he sold the truck back to us. But as we take a look at it from the side view, the big thing that jumps out at you obviously is the color. This is Viper Red, and it's your color that's done very well for us in the past. A lot of people really like this color in this truck. So as you can see, if we look at the bed, it comes with two storage components, one at the back and a larger one up here towards the front. As we continue forward, it comes with two 50-gallon fuel tanks, one on each side. So as the truck's sitting in rest like it is now, that fuel's gonna balance itself out. But when you go to fuel up the truck, you're gonna wanna do that independently. 13-gallon def tank located right there, and you're going to get roughly 350 miles per 1 gallon of def. As we take a look directly in front, and we'll start at the bottom and work our way up, we see a bumper broken into 3 parts, which makes replacing one section very simple instead of having to do the entire bumper. As we come on up and take a look at the grille, if you take a look at a 106 and a 112 and trying to determine which one is which, a good hint is the size of this grille. This is very large, and the reason is because the engine underneath that hood requires so much air intake. As we continue to go up and take a look at the windshield, we find 2,500 square inches of glass. So that, coupled with the height of the vehicle, simply makes visibility outstanding when you're in your travels. As we take a look underneath the hood, we find the Detroit D13 engine. It is coupled with the Allison 4000 TRV transmission. This offers 505 horsepower and 1,800 foot-pounds of torque. So obviously this is an engine that is designed to tow a lot of weight, and it will get there rather quickly. Now the hoods are made of compressed fiberglass, so they're extremely tough. An example would be we had a hailstorm come through and simply demolish the pickups. Well, you couldn't really tell on the Freightliners that anything had happened. This truck is stock number 5U221862. Underneath here is the block heater, and we're sure getting into that time of year where we're going to want to be plugging these trucks in at night. One unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion is if we take a look right here, those are tire balancers, so that they have BBs and a little bit of hydraulic oil in them, so as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. They come with Michelin 275 80 R22.5 tires. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both the front driver and passenger are air. We make those adjustments right here. In addition to that, they're heated as well. As we come on forward, we see a little pedal right here. As you're sitting in the driver's seat, you press that pedal to adjust the steering wheel. We see two switches here. That is to increase the brightness of the vehicle in terms of the dash, speedometer, things like that. In addition, this truck comes with a kill switch located right here. As much voltage as that's going through, it's just a good practice to get into to shut that off when you're done driving for the day. As we take a look at the back seat, this seat does make down into a bed. And I can safely say that the Summit Hauler conversion has the most comfortable seats on the market today. And if by chance you were watching last Friday, we had a customer confirm that. Now, let's focus on the bed of the truck. As you can see along the side and the bottom of the bed of the truck is already lined. And I realize that this is a large investment, so we want to do everything we can to protect it and make it last a long time. As we go on forward, if we look at the diamond plated section right behind the cab, we can see that there's a couple of holes already pre-drilled. That is if we want to purchase an extra storage, and they have them at the conversion company. It runs right like this. It's already pre-drilled and ready to go for you to make installation very easy. As we go on up, we can see the backup camera located right there in the middle. Now, as we focus on the hitch, obviously it's ready to go for a fifth wheel. We can swap that out for a gooseneck ball, but as you can see, that is an extremely stout, well-built hitch that's going to last a very long time. We hook up the lights right here. As we come on down, this is to hook up is the Voyager system. Basically, that's cameras. That's what the backup camera uses. So if you wanted to install a couple more cameras, you can do that and plug them in right here. Glide hands already set up and ready to go. And as we come on down, you can see a hitch for a bumper pull. As we continue on, a couple of things on why buy this specific truck. In addition to the extreme high value that the truck brings to the table, one thing to take note of, since it is used, you do not have to pay the FET tax. That tax is 12% and only paid one time, and that's when the vehicle is purchased new. So that's already done, so we don't have to worry about that. A second advantage to this specific truck is the amount of warranty that it still has remaining. Freightliner comes with 2 years unlimited miles. The Allison transmission is 5 years unlimited miles, and the conversion itself is 3 years, 36,000 miles. This truck has 11,400 miles. So obviously we're substantially lower than the mileage amount to maintain our warranty. As we take a look in the front storage component, it's kind of deceiving from the side just how much room and storage capacity you have. If you can see, that stretches clear up there. And as we wrap on around, we can see it extends back there as well. And as you can see, that is diamond plated. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, again, that is air. You have access to the cab air filters located right there. From this view, it really shows you how much room and space are available in these. In discussions I had with a customer earlier or later last week, he mentioned that sometimes they haul horses 30, 31, 32 hours to get to their destination. And he actually commented, you know, the room, the space, plus the seats is going to make that very comfortable in our travels. And you really can't argue that. So let's crawl on in and take a closer look. As we work from left to right, as you can take a look at the seats in this particular truck, it has the two colors. It has the gray in addition to the black. As we take a look up here, this is the dump valve. So that dumps all the air out of the bed of the truck. So when you go to hook up your trailer, you let all the air out. And then we take a look at the backup camera located above the steering wheel. Makes hooking up our trailer very simple. This comes with an automatic transmission. So right now we're in neutral with the brake on. You press that air in, R for reverse, and D for drive, and we're on our way. Intermittent marker lights located right there. As we take a look over here, this is the light test button. So if you press that and hold it for a few seconds, all the lights on the exterior of the truck will come on. So you can get out and make sure everything is working prior to leaving for your travels. Couple of charge ports located here. Mirror heaters located right there. These are for the windows. There's an extra option button located right there. If you did want to hook something up, you already have the button ready to go. This is an important one. This is the engine brake. So if you purchase this truck, obviously you're going to be towing a substantial amount of weight. So if you turn that engine brake to high and you're pulling the heavy trailer down a sharp decline, that's going to slow everything down, which obviously will make things safer for you and your family and everyone else on the road as well. Climate control located right here. A couple of cup holders here. And as we take a look at the console, that pops up and it obviously comes with all of the original manuals. So a very unique, high quality vehicle that we have on the lot today. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to give me a call. I can be reached at 303-684-3404, or feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.